Hello and one and all, and welcome back to yet another movie review. And yes, welcome back to my classic series that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. You may have thought I would be doing The Godfather because that film is having its 50th anniversary, but this is only focusing on films that came out before 1970, pre-1970. The Godfather came out 2 years later, 1972, so this is pre-1970, so it only focused on the 60s and 50s and 40s, what have you. And I thought, why not review On the Waterfront, because that is somewhat related to The Godfather, because then again it stars Marlon Brando in that film, so I thought this was the perfect opportunity to bring that film as a review, because it's one of those ones that I feel like doesn't get enough talked about, which is why I have The Godfather on display. And there you go. I'm not gonna the On the Waterfront. I'm not gonna butcher the director's name because I'm not very good at pronunciationist, and I probably will never be. And you also have Lee J. Cobb in this movie. And so, guys, there's gonna be parts of me that is gonna keep this spoiler free, but we'll possibly go into spoilers. So I will warn you guys when we'll get to that. So, On the Waterfront follows Terry Molleray runs errands for Johnny Friendly, who is a gang lord and is involved in legal activities. He meets his sister of a man who was killed by Johnny's man and decides to revolt against him, which is pretty much to sum up the plot of the film itself. And right off the bat, guys, I love this film quite a bit because this is one of the ones I've watched this for the first time. I watch a lot of films for the first time, I know, but this is one of those films that I don't think gets enough talked about regarding to the pre-1970 films, you know, from the 50s and 60s, what have you, but this film is an interesting one because this film has 8 Academy Award winnings, including Marlon Brando's win for Best Actor and, well, of course, Best Picture. And honestly, this is one of the best films, in my opinion, to win Best Picture because, and for good reason too, because of how well made this film is. Alongside Marlon Brando, I haven't seen him in other stuff. I've only seen him in I saw him in Superman as well, but he is amazing in this film. His character who he plays, Terry, is phenomenal. I really loved his performance, possibly the best performance from the 50s, and definitely one of my favorite performances back in the golden age of film for sure. And Lee J. Cobb, who was in The Exorcist, also appears in 12 Angry Men, which might be coming in the series later on of this classic review series. He is so good, who plays Johnny Friendly, and just the way his character goes throughout the movie is just so imitating, and just I really loved how they do with him. He was amazing here. I think Lee J. Cobb is one of the best actors, and I wish he was in more stuff during the olden time of film. And so, guys, we are going to get into some spoilers. Although this is an older film, you know, I think spoilers are more important to warn people on newer films. Regards to older films, I don't really think people need to worry too much anyway. But then again, it's a classic. I'm still going to warn you anyway, because I know there's people that do want to watch this. So you have been warned anyway. So we all know the iconic line that Marlon Brando gives, I could have been a contender, could have been a somebody. I know he doesn't talk like in The Godfather, I'm Vito Corleone. His voice in this film is pretty much similar as he stars in that film 18 years ago on the waterfront when he goes into The Godfather, when he starts playing Vito Corleone. Because that line alone, I could have been a contender, is just so amazing line. Yeah, along with other great lines that we have in my previous 2 reviews, Citizen Kane and Casablanca. Because it's just so good. And this film also does have callbacks that inspire other films. Like there's a scene in Raging Bull where Robert De Niro is overweight and he's using similar dialogue with the scene with Marlon Brando from the Waterfront. Also, there's a scene involving Eddie Diallo. Hope I pronounced the character's name right. Again, guys, I'm not a very good pronunciation. I'm sorry, but there's a similar scene with that, and also in Rocky with Rocky Balboa and Adrian. You've watched the film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you can catch Easter eggs very well, because I certainly can. And I love how the ending turns out, because Lee J. Cobb's character, Johnny Friendly, is becoming a baddie, and Terry and Johnny are starting to fight each other. I love the ending where Terry's not giving up. He's all beat up. He's walking to this area, and then that's the end of the film. So overall, guys, this is the first time watch for me, so I'm sorry if this was very brief, but this is the best I can do, I'm afraid, and that's really what I've got from my channel, I guess. And overall, guys, this is a classic for a reason, and the acting is superb. It's very well made. It's just the way the movie itself plays out in scenes and characters is just, it's so good. And overall, guys, on my letter grade scale for On the Waterfront, I am going to give it an A+. Definitely check this one out, guys, if you have not. It is worth your time if you want to get into older films. And there you go, guys, that was my review on The Waterfront. So, guys, comment down below, let me know what you thought of this movie, what older films you've not seen but you would like to watch. Let me know below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion down there. And as always, guys, if you're new, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, especially classics, on special occasions or when something new comes out related to it. But as always, guys, if you're new, please feel free to leave a comment, smash the subscribe button and like the video, and share this video and notify that bell before you leave. All of my social media links can be found in the description below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.